Hello class 2, welcome back to maths class. Today in this class we are going to start with a new chapter. All of you have seen whatever you get to see in your surrounding has got some shape. Okay, like this blackboard. You know what is the shape of this blackboard? It is rectangular shape. Okay, in the similar way you will see this figure also has got some shape, isn't it? Then if I show you this placard, this also has got some shape. So every figure which we get to see in our surrounding is made up of some shape. Okay, so we are going to learn about the geometrical shapes. I think in class 1 you must have learned about circle, square. Okay, so in this class we are going to learn some more geometrical concepts. Okay, so let me introduce you to chapter number 11, geometrical shapes. In this chapter we are going to cover up like topics like point and lines. We will be learning about point, what is point, what are lines, different types of lines. Okay, we will also learn about some plane figures. Plane figures like square, rectangle, circle, triangle, they are called plane figure or plane shapes. Then we will also learn about the solid shapes. For example, cube, cuboid, sphere, then cylinder, okay, cone, etc. After that, we will also try to learn some plane and curved shape. So in this chapter, we are going to cover up all these topics. Okay children? So let's start with the topic, geometrical shapes. So you know what, like in order to draw any figure, any sort of figure, okay, whether it is a square, it's a rectangle, it's a triangle, it's like any other shape, circle, okay, we start to make this figure or these shapes with one particular point. Okay, like when you are drawing a square. Okay, so there are so many points joined together to form the square. Similarly, for other shapes also, we join many dots or many points to form the different shapes. So every figure's origin or every figure, whenever we draw any shape, we start with a point. So let us see what is a point. Okay, the first topic is point. Now what is a point? What is a point? Point means just a dot. Okay, and how do we represent a dot? A dot do not have any length or breadth. Means if you look at this dot, can you imagine how long it is, how short it is, how much height it has? So altogether we can say a dot does not have any definite length, breadth or height. That means no dimension it has. Okay, so a point is a dot which has no definite length, no breadth and no height. Alright, and but dot is represented in, like a point is represented in a dot form. Just a single dot. On a plain paper, when you just say for example this is a paper and I want to draw point. So this is a point. Can you see that? Can you make out its length and breadth? No. So that means we can say a point is a dot which does not have any definite length, breadth or height. Okay, so this is point. Now coming to next concept of geometry, that is line. What do we mean by line? See, line means this is the representation of line. Now if you have noticed, when we draw line, we give two arrows in both the sides. What is the meaning of these two arrows? Why do we give the two arrows on both the sides? Why do we give? Because line also does not have any definite length. There is no start point of line, there is no end point of line. We don't know where the line has started and where it has ended. So we don't know its like definite length. That is why we call a line is a straight path. I am writing here, a line is a straight path which do not have any end point. Okay, so it do not have any end point. That means we don't know from where it has started, where it has ended. Okay, and you will see a line is always represented in this way with two arrows. What is the meaning of these two arrows? The right hand side arrow will go on extending towards the right side and left hand side arrow will go on extending towards the left side. Endlessly it will keep on extending on both the direction. It has got no like end. Alright, so this is what is line. Now we'll talk about straight line and curved line. Lines can be of different shapes also. Okay, so we'll talk about straight line and curved line. What is a straight line? Straight line. You can see, you can understand what is a straight line. So when anybody asks you to draw a straight line, what sort of line do you draw? Do you draw wavy lines, curly lines? No, you don't do that. You draw just a straight line. This is a straight line. Okay, this is a straight line. Straight. It is absolutely straight. And how do we make a straight line? When these points are in one alignment, then we call it a straight line. Okay. Now in the line we have again curved line also. Curved. Now with the word curved also you can understand curved means the wavy lines. Okay, wavy lines. You can write in this way. These are curved lines, or this is a curved line. Okay, this is a curved line. So these are some examples which I have shown you as a curved lines. Alright, these are all curved lines. Where the lines are not straight, they are called curved line. The lines which are not straight are called curved lines. Okay, so in the book also you will find some curved lines are given. Now apart from this curved lines, I think the word it's not mentioned. Line segment is not mentioned. Okay, so this line segment concept you will be learning in the next class. You can see on page number 135 there are some figures given. Okay, tick the figures which are made by straight lines and cross the figures which are made by curved lines. So if you go through your book on page 135, you will notice the first figure is made by straight line. Then second figure is made by curved line. Third figure again made by straight line. Look at the fourth figure. It is made by curved lines. Again fifth figure is also made by curved line. Then sixth figure, if you go through the sixth figure, this is made by straight line. Seventh figure is made by curved line. And the last figure, that is eighth figure, is made by again straight line. Okay, so I think you can make out now what is a straight line and a curved line. Is it so, children? So this is so simple and so easy, right? So what have we learned? Any geometrical figure, it starts with a point which is also called a dot. So dot is something which has no definite length, no definite dimension. Dimension means length, breadth, height. So do you think a point has any such thing? No. It does not have. So a point is a dot which has no definite length, breadth and height. Okay, coming to line. Now what is line? Line is a straight path which has no end point. That means it keeps on extending in both the direction endlessly. Okay, so neither it has any start point nor it has any end point, and so we call it the line extends endlessly in both the direction. And so it does not have any definite length because you cannot measure any line. You don't know from where it is starting and where it is ending. Whereas if it had been a straight line or a line segment, okay, line segment concept you will learn little later, but straight line, that means a start point is there and an end point is there. So that these kind of lines you can measure. But if we just tell you to measure a line, we cannot measure a line. Okay, we can represent a line on a piece of paper, but we cannot draw a line, right? After that, coming to underline, we have different types of line: straight line, curved line. Straight lines means lines which are straight in path. Okay, and curved lines are not straight. Curved lines, you will see the wavy, curly, haphazard lines are called curved lines. Alright. So in this class we will be learning only this much, and in the next class when we will meet, we will learn about more of geometrical shape. So we will try to learn about the plane shapes. Okay. I want you all to practice this, write it down in your copy, and also like try to understand more about it. And if you feel that you have not understood any particular thing or any particular concept, you can ask your query through Telegram. You can ask me personally, and you can get to know your answer. Okay, so that's all in this video, children. Hope you have understood everything, and please do practice. That's all. Bye bye and take care.